The free dance is up first, and Team Europe represented by the world silver medalists from Russia, Krylova and Ovsyannikov, and the French champions, Anasina and Pesarov, ranked 4th in the world. For North America, the U.S. national champions, Liz Punsalan and Jerod Swallow, and they made a dramatic move in the world rankings from 15th at the Lillehammer Olympics to 7th at the Worlds last March. Plus the young Canadians, Lefay and Brunet. The standings as we enter the free dance, no surprise. The Russians first, the French second, though they just barely edged Punsalan and Swallow for that spot, and the Canadians are 4th. And on the ice, they live and train now in the Detroit area, the husband and wife team of Elizabeth Punsalan and Jerod Swallow. The music of Perez Prado.
They said that this is the hottest program they've ever done. They wanted to get their personality out.
Really a terrific season for them a year ago, 95 and 96. Back in February of 96, they competed in Centennial on ice in St. Petersburg, Russia, and finished a very strong 4th. And then they went with their coach, Igor Shpilban, to Moscow and spent 5 days working with some Russian teams and being judged in practice by Russian judges. So it really paid big dividends for them.
And Vern, I think they're going to have an even better year this year. Already, I am so impressed by this free dance. I like the way they use the music. They're covering the ice well.
Tracy, it truly is amazing when you watch their performance ability, how each year has just stepped up a little bit. Her rapport with the audience and with the judges is more direct, and their comfort with each other. I think the fact that they're married, spend 24 hours a day together, I think helps, but each year the improvement just is so amazing.
And Scott, that's all you can ask for. If you can gradually keep making those little steps. Jerod said they're at an advantage when it comes to being passionate with each other on the ice. They said the other teams have to act. Hey, for us, it's just natural.
First started skating together in March of 1989. Became romantically involved in the early 90s, and he popped the question. They were married shortly thereafter. How about that? Elizabeth Punsalan and Jerod Swallow, and we fully expect to see them at the Nagano Olympics in February of '98.
At the conclusion,
we'll be back with their marks, and then the exotically costumed French team will take the ice. Back in Edmonton as we wait for the marks for Liz and Jerod. I think they're pleased. Let's take a look.
Well, in order to really get the feeling across in this program, they worked with a nationally ranked Latin ballroom dance pair, Louis Selma and Tracy Lynn. And I think it really came across well. Great footwork for these two. If they can keep pushing that, keep adding more of the difficult footwork like this, and look at, you can see the speed that they're maintaining throughout it. I just think they're going to have a great year this year.
Marks for Elizabeth Punsalan and Jerod Swallow.
2 sets of marks, 5 judges.
5-3, 5-3.
5 threes are good marks. We don't know how they're going to stack up
5-3,
against the other skaters yet.
Marks for presentation. 5-4, 5-5.
5-4s and a 5-5. When you're 7th in the world and you get a 5-5 and 5-4s from an international panel, you'll take them. Those are good marks. Vern, as you know, moving up in dance is a very slow process. Here are the top 7 teams from last March, and I think Liz and Jerod have a really good shot at passing numbers 5 and 6. There's another French team returning, Magnot and Lavanchi, and then the top 4 will be nearly impossible to beat, but I think Liz and Jerod could move into the top 5.